Hi, everyone. I know there's been a lot of talk inside the Facebook group about this amazing new product called Lipsense, and it is a long-lasting lip stain. And I know a lot of you are familiar with it, some of you have tried it, and a lot of you are really, really curious about it. And I was curious about it too, and I just recently tried it. So I have a special guest online with me today who is a Lipsense distributor, and she is going to be able to answer all of our questions. She's going to give us a demonstration, and she's going to tell us where we can go to actually learn more about the product and actually buy it if you want to. And I hope I'm not blowing a secret, but I think she might offer Wedding Planning Club members a little tiny bit of a discount, so it's worth hanging in there. So not only is she a Lipsense distributor, she is also a member of our group. And you know how I love to support our group members. And on top of that, she is one of our wonderful moderators. So I'd like to welcome and introduce Lauren Geppi. Lauren, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Shanda?
Really good. So we're all eager to hear about this wonderful lip product. So I'm going to just let you take it away and tell us a little bit about it. Just start from scratch and educate us. Okay?
Sure, absolutely. So I'm going to first start by letting you guys know how I started learning about the product. So someone in the group actually was posting about the product, and I was super interested in it. I was like, oh my gosh, I never even thought about how I was going to kiss my fiance, after we get married, and my lipstick's going to be all over his face after our first kiss, and what kind of pictures are those going to be? So when this girl started talking about this product, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do some research. So started looking at the colors, and then one of my friends is actually a distributor, so I bought a color through her, and I just absolutely fell in love with the product. It is amazing. It literally does not come off, and I'm a huge skeptic when it comes to stuff like this. But because I love the product so much, I decided to become a distributor and sell it myself. And I actually just became a distributor for the discount, because you can get a discount buying the product. But my mom fell in love with it. Some of my friends are in love with it. So I just decided, hey, why not give it a shot? So I'm super excited to introduce it to you. So Lipsense is actually a lipstick. It is not a lip stain. But it is a long-lasting lipstick. It lasts anywhere from 4 to 18 hours. And that's my dog in the background, so I apologize. So the color that I have today is Coralina. It is a limited edition color. I'm going to show you guys how to put it on. I'm going to do a little tutorial for you. At first, when you start using Lipsense, it doesn't stay on. It can not stay on very well. You have to keep using it. Your lips go through an exfoliation process. It gets rid of all the wax that's on your lips from all the years of chapstick and normal lipstick. Lipsense is completely wax-free. So once your lips go through this exfoliation process, your lips might be chapped a little bit, but you just have to use the glossy gloss that comes with the starter kit. Your lips will be baby soft and super moist from there on out, as long as you don't go back to using those other products, because they have wax in them, which dries your lips out, so you have to use them more. Lipsense doesn't do that. So I've just been shaking my Lipsense. You really don't have to shake it that long, but I was talking. So there's that. And the way you put Lipsense on is different than normal lipsticks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 thin layers on the bottom, and then on the top, 3 thin layers. You're going to let it dry in between each application, and you're going to put it on 3 different times. The bottom layer adheres to your bottom lip. The middle layer is what makes it stay very long, and then the top layer sometimes gets worn away, but the middle layer is what makes it stay so long. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Put it on. And Shanda, if you have any questions too.
I really appreciate you doing this demonstration, because I could learn a thing or two. I know I was messing up on some of my initial applications, so I'm paying close attention. Yeah.
It definitely took me a minute to figure out how to do it. And I'm going underneath to get my water line really good, because the water line is what tends to go first, because it's moisture. So usually at the end of the day, like I wear it for literally 16 to 18 hours and just my waterline is gone, but everything else is fine. You can eat with it on, you can drink with it on, you can rub it off. It's amazing. I love it. And especially I'm in and out of meetings all day for work. So I love wearing it for work and not having to reapply. So this layer is dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my next layer on. It's kind of weird putting it on in my camera. So. Sometimes with darker colors, they can be harder to put on, so you will go back and forth, but this isn't a super dark color, so I'm just going to put it on like normal. And let it dry. And I think the thing I love most about this product is that it's vegan, GMO-free, not tested on animals, which is super important to me. And I know a lot of girls out there as well. Because, you know, you want to go back to your heart. All right. So there's that. Glossy Gloss is the most moisturizing gloss that you'll put on top, and the Lipsense is a little bit sticky right now, so I'm being careful not to touch my lips together before I put the gloss on. I'm going to use Orchid Gloss today. There are lots of different colored glosses, and they change the color of your Lipsense. So if I were to put the Glossy Gloss on, it would just be normal, just glossy, but since I'm putting the Orchid Gloss on, it's going to give it a little bit more of a pinker tint. And I love wearing the Orchid Gloss just by itself, honestly. Some days I don't even put any makeup on and I just wear my Orchid Gloss and it just has a nice tint. It's pretty.
Nice.
There we have it. It literally does not come off at all. And it's fiance approved. My fiance used to hate when I would kiss him when we go out because he would get red lipstick all over his face. And, you know, it's just not fun for the guys. And, you know, now he loves it because I can give him big smooches. It doesn't get all over him.
Yeah. So I actually have Lipsense on right now. I have one color. I'm going to get some more. I have apple cider right here. Mm-hmm. And I put it on several hours ago. It hasn't been on since morning, but midday sometime, and it's still there. Mm-hmm. I did put some gloss on it right before this video. But when I first started, I'm just thinking, wow, this is like too good to be true. It's some miracle lipstick. And I got it, and, you know, to be really realistic, I was kind of disappointed. Mm-hmm. And my lips kept peeling, and it was flaking, and I reached out to you, and you're like, just keep using it. Don't use chapstick. Use the lip gloss. And so I kind of had to get over this little hump. I am a Carmex is my lip balm of choice, and I'm an addict. It's with me all the time, or it used to be. I'm a lot better about it. But now that I've just continued with the product, when I do feel my lips feel dry, I use your little glossy gloss, and it stays on way longer. Like I'm not reaching for the Carmex like I used to be at all. And now my Lipsense stays on. So I'm glad you encouraged me, just stick with it, because usually I'd be like, it doesn't work for me, and walk away.
Absolutely. And with all of my customers, that's what I let them know. The first couple weeks are going to be rough. It was rough for me too. My mom is actually like a super lucky duck and didn't go through an exfoliation process at all. I'm like, all right, I wish I was you. But the exfoliation process can be a week to 2 weeks long. Your lips can hurt. It's not the funnest thing in the world. But once you get past that hump, your lips are so much healthier than they were before. I'm the same way. I called myself a chapstick queen. I love chapstick. I loved lip gloss. And not so much lipstick because I hated how it came off, but I always loved those products. Now I use, if I don't want to put gloss on, I use Lipsense lip balm. Literally, my lips are so smooth. I don't get chapped lips anymore. It really is amazing. And I mean, like I said, I was a skeptic at first too, but I'm a full believer now. So it really is awesome. And so for anyone out there who has used Lipsense and you didn't like it, keep using it. Couple weeks, it'll be good. I promise. Like you'll get over the hump and it'll stay on. Because at first it doesn't stay on quite as long. But then once your lips finish the exfoliation process, it's smooth sailing from here on out.
Yeah, and you know, that's really brings us to, why we're talking about lip gloss or lipstick inside a wedding group is because that is an issue. Not only are you going to be kissing and eating and hugging people, your lipstick's going to wear off, which is, disappointing, but you don't want your lipstick staining anyone else's clothes, especially yours or your fiance's. So this is a great product for your wedding, but it's also important to plan ahead. Like start now, figure out what color you want and wear it. You start at least a month before your wedding so you can just be really confident that it's working for you. That's, never change anything right before your wedding at least.
Right. Yeah, definitely. If find a color that you love, start with that one. And you may get it on your lips and go, that doesn't look like I thought it was going to look, and decide you want another color. That's kind of the way it works. The cool thing about Lipsense as well is that you can mix colors to make a completely different color. So my color for my wedding is actually going to be 1 layer of Coralina and 2 layers of Bombshell. It creates this super peachy, pretty pink color that I am just absolutely obsessed with. And that's what I'm going to wear for my wedding. So if the first color you pick isn't wedding perfect, you can always pick another color too and then mix them to create the color that you want. So it's super fun. And then as far as you had said something else, and now it just fell out of my brain.
We were just talking about
it's been a long day.
That, making sure you go through that exfoliation process prior to your wedding.
Yes, absolutely. You do not want to have peeling lips on your wedding. That would be awful. The girl I signed up under and who sold me my first starter kit told me you're going to want to do it at least a couple months in advance, if not a couple weeks, if you can't do it that long. The first color I actually bought was Roseberry, and I thought it was going to be my color. It was too dark for me. But it was really funny because I wore it to work and my lips were like peeling. It was not a cute look. I just kept putting glossy gloss on. It looked fine at the end of the day, but I looked crazy in the mirror to myself. It was really funny.
Yeah, definitely an adjustment period.
Yes.
So I know when people get started, you encourage them to get a starter kit, which is, it's not just a matter of buying one lip color, because you do need the gloss, and then you also need some way to take it off.
Yes, absolutely.
Come off. So I know you start with a starter kit.
Mm-hmm.
And how can people reach you if they have questions or if they do want to purchase a starter kit or try a new color? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Anyone can message me on Facebook. I'm pretty responsive. I also have a Facebook group, #GetLippy. I'm sure we can post a link on the video so you guys can find that easily. Or like I said, just message me. I post all the time on my Facebook page, a ton of information. And then if you ever have any questions that you don't feel are answered, I'm always willing to answer any questions as well.
Yeah. Lauren does have a Facebook group just for this, and she posts lots of videos, lots of colors, lots of information. I joined it and it's been really helpful. So if it's something you're interested in, I will put the link below this video. So you could always reach out to her inside that or directly private message. So Lauren, before your pretty face came online, I'd mentioned a little discount. You on board with that? Hate to throw you in the butt like that, but
yeah, no, absolutely. If you mention to me that you are a member of the Wedding Planning Club, I will offer you a 10% discount on any order. I love this club and I love all the girls in it, and I just want to give back with this amazing product. So flat 10% off. It doesn't matter if you order from me 1 time, if you order from me 7 times, you get 10% off just because you're a member of the Wedding Planning Club. Just remind me, because I don't know everyone. So just remind me, and then I'll be sure to take the 10% off for you.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up. Thank you so much for sharing this. I love my new lip color. I'm definitely ready for another color, and I want to mix and match. And I want some lip liner too. I'm a big fan of lip liner.
Yes, I do have some lip liner as well, so we can definitely chat about that.
All right. All right, Lauren. Well, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me today and sharing this information. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Thanks so much for having me.
All right. Take care.
Okay. Bye.